Okay guys, we're doing a different style video. If you guys don't remember, this is the Battle of Somme. It is a smaller mock series that I did, and I built this World War I Battle of the Somme mock in that series. I believe it was a 15 episode series, and you can check that out. I'll put a link up to that in the card section and in the description. But basically, whenever I build a mock, I normally do the videos of me building it, and then sometimes I'll do videos of me taking it apart, and that's what this video is. So in this video, it's just going to be a bunch of clips of me going through the process of taking this apart, sorting the parts, and basically turning this pretty much finished mock, other than, you know, some of these minifigures have fallen over, this finished mock into just basically a bin of bricks, so we can start reusing the parts and figures in new upcoming stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to, basically what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go through and take off all the minifigures and just get those out of the way, because I want to make sure I like capture all the minifigure accessories, the parts themselves, and because I try to keep the minifigures in separate bins than just like normal Lego bricks and plates. It's just something, I know most people do that and it would be common sense not to, but that's just kind of how I do it. So I just kind of go through like I am right now. I just pluck them all off, and then I'll come in here and like there's a bunch of like these 1x1 trans red studs. I use those for blood details. I try to keep those separate too, so I have a little bag of those. So that's what I'm going to do in this first clip. I'm going to go through and do that, and I'll come back and show you guys the next step. Okay, so in the last clip, this had the bunker and all the figures on it. So I took the bunker off, I took all the figures off. I also took off all the barbed wire. I figured I'm going to keep that kind of sorted with the minifigure stuff, because it's not like I just don't see myself using chain pieces for anything else other than barbed wire. So that's gonna kind of all go in its own bin. Now what I'm probably gonna do, oh yeah, then I also try to get all the little blood detailing pieces that I could. So once again, that's all staying together. Now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna take off all of the black pieces that go around the border. The reason I did that was because if you look at it, you know, it looks nice having kind of it all walled off. It's all a black border, but I'm going to take those off, and once again, I'm going to put all those in their own bin because I can reuse this for other borders of different mocks. So I'm just going to go in and go through and like I am doing here, and I'll probably break them all up, and they also have some tiles on the top. I might take those off and separate those out even more. So we'll have a bunch of black bricks and a bunch of black tiles. So I'm going to go ahead and do that next, and I'll come back. So I got all of the black border sections off the perimeter of the mock. I'm probably going to, like I said, go through and break them up like this. Probably take the tiles off. Kind of dusty. I might have to like dust these parts a little bit and sort those out. So we'll have a pile of bricks and tiles. And you can see the mock kind of took a beating from that. And the reason it was, you know, most of these were 1x1 or, you know, 1 by something bricks, but some of them were like 2x2s and 2x4s. So those 2x2s were actually hooked underneath these plates, giving them extra support. So the only way I was able to get those off is I literally had to like do this to the mock. So basically now the mock is just basically apart. I mean, it's kind of cool. You can look at it. This is all the filler brick that I used, and might even actually, if I take all of this off, it might actually be a cool little display, like, because this is the hill section, the bunker was on top of that. Here's the bunker, by the way. So I just took that off in one piece. I might keep that assembled because it's a cool looking little bunker, and it didn't take many parts to build, so it's not like if I took the bunker apart, I would be gaining a whole bunch of parts to use for, like, for example, right now I'm building the Vietnam mock. If you guys haven't seen that, that's what this mock back here is for. And so let me take this off real quick. Bear with me. Some of these are really on there. Let's get this guy off. So what I'm thinking is this might be a cool little display right here, just to like take photos on and maybe display some figures on. So right there is where the bunker was. It was just like that. I might even leave the bunker on there. That might actually be kind of cool. But I could always finish detailing this, and I could set this on the shelf. That might actually look kind of cool. So I'm probably going to keep that. And the rest of this here, I'm just going to go through this filler brick. I'm just going to put directly in the filler brick bins that are over there for the Vietnam mock. And then all these reddish brown plates, I'm probably just going to go through and you know, you just got to sit down and watch some YouTube or something and sit with a brick separator and get all of these little, a lot of these are 1x2 plates, and it's kind of annoying because those plates are so small you can't like use your fingers unless they're hanging off the edge, so you kind of just got to take your time. And that's the one thing that's annoying about doing this kind of detailing method, is it takes a really long time to take all those parts off once you're done with the MOC. So other than that, I'll give you guys kind of a quick overview. So we got the figures there, the border. I mean, that's really all the MOC was. It was only one gray base plate, then that little section there. I think this would be really cool to keep that assembled. So that was just a quick video. I don't know how long this video actually was, probably like 6 or 7 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe you got inspired by this to build something. And like I said, I'll drop a link to the playlist if you want to rewatch this MOC actually being built from the ground up. So we kind of showed you how I took it apart, and if you want to go rewatch how it's built, you can do that. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Feel free to check another one out. I'll put 2 right there, then subscribe right there. Alright guys, take it easy.